Hey, my people, welcome to another class of condensed milk. I'm sure you'll be seeing this, in stores and all. You'll be wondering how it's made, but we're making it now. So now we have put our milk in the pot, all right, our liquid milk, and then we're following up with sugar. And then the next thing is just to mix it all together. Very important. Okay, and the condensed milk has to be on a low heat. Now I'm adding my melted butter. Okay, so the ingredient for making this is just 3 ingredients. We have our milk, we have our sugar, and the melted butter, that is all. But it's very important that you keep whisking it. Okay, can you see the fire? The level of the heat is low. It's not exactly very low, but medium low heat. Yes, that's how I'll call it, medium low heat. All right, so you just keep whisking it, you keep mixing it. It's very important. You don't want it to get stuck to the pot. So you can see it's still watery. It's still watery, but you just keep whisking and whisking. I mean, you do not give it any time. You do not allow it to stay and then begin to stick to the pot. That's not what we want. But whilst this is going on, you will discover that you begin to see some foam on the milk. So what do you do in this case? You skim that milk, you skim that foam. All right, it's very important. You try to take it off, all right, so that you can get a clear condensed milk at the end of the day. All right, one thing that is exciting me is that you are getting to learn things that ordinarily we thought was not possible. We always think you must buy these things, but now you are getting to learn how to make your condensed milk. Condensed milk is a sweetened milk that has been condensed, to a particular point where, you can use it for a lot of things. You can use condensed milk for your ice cream. Yes, you're going to see it in our other classes. When we're making our ice cream, we're going to be using condensed milk. All right, and then you can use condensed milk for this particular snack. They call it coconut macaron. That's a very delicious one. You're going to also have that in one of our master classes as well. All right, so can you see the milk is thickening up? The condensed milk is thickening up. Just look at this. My God, this is magical. It's beginning to be the condensed milk that that you buy from stores. All right, so now I'm saving this just to be double sure that I have very smooth condensed milk. That's why I'm doing this. But at the end of the day, I discovered that everything passed through the sieve. I didn't have any lump, whatever. I'm doing this whilst it is still hot. All right, I'm doing this whilst it is still hot. You can do it when it has cooled down a bit. It's still fine, but it's better to do it whilst it's hot so that it'll flow easily, because the cooler it becomes, the thicker it gets. All right, so I'm saving this now. Can you see this? Wow, this class, I believe, is going to open the minds of people. It's going to really open your mind. I'm telling you, lots of things that sometimes you feel, oh, I do not have money to buy, but you have these things at home. You have milk at home, you have sugar at home. So why can't you whip up your condensed milk? All right, these things are super easy. And for some of you, I'm seeing product lines coming out. You will begin to discuss with these Chinese people on how to get some of these lines to start your production lines. Yes, that is the essence of this program. Just look at this. Beautiful condensed milk. Beautiful. Just look at the consistency. It's thick. It's looking like it's having this custardy, feel. Just look at this. Beautiful. I am super amazed at this. This is beautiful. I'm so excited. Wow, condensed milk. Can you believe this? The same condensed milk, and look at the volume. The milk I poured into the pot was just this quantity. I mean, what reduced from it is very little, but the way it just became thick is magical. It just turned thick, and this is what we call food processing. God is so wonderful. The way some of these things react once they get to the heat is something really magical. Just look at this. Beautiful. I'm just putting some of it into a can. I mean, you can put it in any container of your choice, all right, and you can keep them refrigerated, all right. So I'm just spooning some of these things, some of this milk, the condensed milk, into the can, into this bottle, as you can see, all right. So I'm expecting to see your own creation. I'm expecting to see what you have come up with. All right, see, look at this. Awesome, beautiful. Just look at this. Beautiful. I'm so excited. I don't know who is excited with me. Wow. So I'm pouring some of this into a bowl again. I'm like, wow, just look at how this is homemade condensed milk. Wow. Thank you. Have a wonderful day.